Hello students, welcome back to Engineers Academy. Kindly subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed my channel. Now I am going to solve this first example from the Dynamics 12th chapter. It is the continuation of lecture number 1. Now in this problem it is said that the car on the left in the photo, right? So this is in the photo, this car. In this figure 12.2, it says that the car moves in a straight line such that for a short interval of time its velocity is defined by this function, right? So we are given this velocity function, right? So we are given the velocity function. We can write this velocity function as v of t. Since the velocity is a function of time, it is equal to 3t square plus 2t, and this is in feet per second, remember, right? So this is given. And it is said that where t is in seconds, it is said that determine its position and acceleration when t is 3 seconds, when the initial conditions are these, right? So when t is equal to 0, s is equal to 0, right? So we have to find its position and acceleration, right? So as we know that first we have, if this diagram was not given, so the first step that we need to do while solving these kind of problem is that we need to draw the position coordinates, right? So we have to draw the position coordinates. So it is already drawn. So the position coordinate extends from the fixed origin to the car. So this is the fixed origin, right? And the position is positive towards the right? So we can write that this is the positive s direction. So first we have to draw the this position line, our coordinate system. We have to define our coordinate system for such kind of problems, right? So first we need to find the position of this car after 3 seconds, right? So how to find this v of t is given, right? So v of t is equal to, we know this is equal to ds by dt, and we are given this function which is 3t square plus 2t, right? So now to find the position after 3 seconds, so we have to find the position function, right? So we can write that this ds is equal to 3t square plus 2t into dt, and we have to integrate this to find the position, right? So at t equals to 0, the position is 0, right? So we have to write that this is 0, and this will be from 0 to s, and this will be from 0 to t, right? So now when we integrate this, so then this will be s, and s is from 0 to s, this will be s, right? And when we integrate this with respect to dt, so this will become 3t cube divided by 3 plus 2t square divided by 2, right? So in the dynamics course, you people need to know the integration rules, right? So I will not explain the integration methods, right? So this is s of t, right? So we can write this is the position function in terms of t, right? So this will cancel out and this will cancel out, so we will be left with t cube plus t square, and this will be from 0 to t, and this will be from 0 to s, right? So this is s of t function, right? So let me write it in just s form, right? So this will be s minus 0, so I will write s minus 0, and this will be t cube, and this will be from 0 to t, right? So now when we put t and 0 in this, right, so this will be s, and this will become t cube plus t square minus, when we put 0 in this, so this will become 0 plus 0, right? So we will be left with this s function equals to t cube plus t square, right? So now we are asked to find the position after 3 seconds, right? So this is s of t, right? This is s of t function. So s after 3 seconds, so we need to put t equals to 3 in this equation, right? So then this is 3 to the power 3 plus 3 square. So this is 27 plus 9, right? So this comes out to be 36 feet, right? So the position after 3 seconds for this car will be 36 feet, right? So this is the one solution. The position after 3 seconds, the car reaches 36 feet from the origin, right? Now in the second part, we are asked to find the acceleration at t equals to 3 seconds, right? So now again we are given the v of t. So v of t is given, which is equal to 3t square plus 2t, and we have to find the acceleration function, right. So, the acceleration is equal to dv by dt. So, now what we will do, we will take the derivative of this. So, the derivative of this will be 6t plus 2, right. So, now this is the acceleration as a function of time, which is 6t plus 2, and acceleration after 3 seconds will be 6 into 3 plus 2, right. So, this is 20 feet per second square, right. So, this is the solution of this problem. So, as we can see in this problem that acceleration is a function of time, this means that acceleration is a function of time, this means that acceleration varies with time, right. So, whenever we have a function, acceleration is a function of time, so this will mean that acceleration varies with time t, right. So, this means that acceleration is not constant, acceleration is not constant. So, here it is said that the formulas for constant acceleration cannot be used to solve this problem because acceleration is a function of time, right. So, this is the solution of this first problem. Now, I am going to solve this second example 12.2. So, in this example it is given that a small projectile is fired vertically downward. So, this is a small projectile and it is fired vertically downward, right, into a fluid medium with an initial velocity of 60 meter per second, right. So, this projectile has an initial velocity of 60 meter per second, let us say at t equals to 0 second, and it is said that due to the drag resistance of the fluid, the projectile experience a deceleration of. So, we are given acceleration as a function of velocity, right. So, we are given acceleration as a function of velocity, which is equal to minus 0.4 v cube, and this is in meter per second square. And it is said that determine the projectile velocity and position after 4 seconds, right. So, we have to find the velocity at 4 seconds and we have to find the position after 4 seconds, right. So, we are given the acceleration as a function of velocity, right, and we are asked to find the velocity and position after a time 4 seconds, right. So, we need to have the velocity function as a function of time since we are given time, and we need to have the s of t function, the position as a function of time, right. So, as we know that acceleration is dv by dt, so this is equal to minus 0.4 v cube, right, and if I write it, so if I multiply both side by dt, so then this is equal to dt. Since here we have velocity, acceleration is a velocity function, right. So, we need to bring it here, right, since if we integrate both sides, so then here we will integrate with respect to velocity. So, this function need to be here, right. So, now we can write it like this. So, then this will be, let me only bring this v cube here, right. So, this will be 1 by v cube dv, right, or we can write it like this. So, this 1 by v cube is equal to 1 to the power minus 3, right. So, this is minus 0.4 dt, and it is given that the initial velocity is 60 when time is 0, and we need to find the final velocity, and let us say that this is t from 0 to t, right. So, now we need to integrate this. So, now we know the integration. So, then this will be v, we will add up 1 to its power. So, this will become minus 2 and this will be divided by minus 2, and this will be from 60 to v, and this will become minus 0.4 t, and this will be from 0 to t, right. So, now when we put v, the boundary condition, so this will be v to the power minus 2 divided by minus 2 minus, and we will put 60 in this, right. So, 60 to the power minus 2 divided by minus 2, right, and this will be minus 0.4 t, and when we put 0, so that will become 0, right. So, we can write it like this. So, if I take 1 by minus 2 common, right. So, 1 by minus 2, and this will become 1 divided by v square, and this will minus 1 divided by 60 square, and this is equal to minus 0.4 t, and if we multiply minus 2 both sides, so this will become 1 by v square minus 1 by 60 square equals to this minus 2 will multiply by this, so this will become plus 0.8 t, and this is 1 by v square, this is 0.8 t plus 1 divided by 60 squared. Now we need to have the velocity function, so we can write it like this. So this will become v to the power minus 2, or I can write it directly. So 1 by v square is equal to v to the power minus 2, right? And if we want to cancel out this minus 2, so then what we will do, we will multiply the power with 1 by minus 2, right? So this will cancel out, so we will have minus 2 power, right? So we will have this minus 1 by 2 and this will become 1, right? So velocity as a function of time is equal to 0.8 t plus 1 by 60 square to the power minus 1 divided by 2. So now when we put t equals to 4 seconds in, let's say in this equation 1, right? So this is the velocity function, right? So when we put v equals to 4 seconds in this, so the calculator gives us velocity after 4 seconds equal to 0.559 meter per second, right? So now we are also asked to find the position after 4 seconds, right? So we need to have the position as a function of time, right? So we are required to have this s of t function, right? So first we will find that s of t. So we are having this, so v of t, so this means that v of t which is equal to ds by dt, and which is equal to this thing, this is 0.8 t plus 1 by 60 square to the power minus 1 by 2, right? So this ds will be equal to 0.8 t plus 1 by 60 square minus 1 by 2, and we will multiply it with dt, right? And then we will integrate. So this is from 0 to t, and let's say that this origin is s equals to 0, right? So this is s equal to 0 to s, right? So now when we integrate this, right, so this is s minus 0, so this is s, and the integration of this is equal to 0.8 t plus 1 by 60 squared, and we will add up 1 to this power, right, and we will divide it by that power, right? So minus 1 by 2 plus 1, right, and then we will divide this whole thing by the derivative of this function, right? So this, the derivative of this function, this is constant, so the derivative of this whole function is 0.8, right? So I will write 0.8, right? So we will divide it by the derivative of this function, right? So this is the integration method, you people must know it, right? So this is s 0.8 t plus 1 by 60 squared and minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, so this become 1 divided by 2 positive. This will also become 1 divided by 2 into 0.8. So this will be equal to 0.8 t plus 1 by 60 square 1 divided by 2, and this will become 0.4. So we can write s of t, s as a function of t is, we can write this divided by 0.4 like this, 1 divided by 0.4, this will be 0.8 t plus 1 by 60 square to the power 1 divided by 2, and we haven't applied the boundary condition. So this is from 0 to t, remember, right, and this is again from 0 to t, and this is from 0 to t, right. So now we will apply the boundary condition as well, right. So this s function, this s of t will be equal to when we apply the boundary condition, so this will become 1 divided by 0.4. This will be, when we put this t in this whole equation, right. So when we put t, so this will become, this will remain the same, so this will be 0.8 t plus 1 divided by 60 square, and then when we put 0 in this whole thing, right, so this will be 1 divided by 0.4, this 0.8 into 0 will become 0, and this will be then this will be plus 1 by 60 square right. So when we apply these boundary conditions, so we will get this. So now we can take 1 divided by 0.4 common from all these, right. So this will be 1 divided by 0.4 common. So this will become 0.8 t plus 1 by 60 square, and this is to the power 1 divided by 2 as well, and this is to the power 1 divided by 2 as well, right. So this is 1 divided by 2 minus, and I took this as common, right. So now there is no need to write it. So this will become 1 divided by 60 square, and this is to the power 1 divided by 2. Now when we further simplify this, so then this will be s divided by 0.1 divided by 0.4, 0.8 t plus 1 by 60 square, 1 divided by 2, and this squared will be cancelled out with this. So we will be left with only 1 by 60. So this is s of t function, right. So this is s as a function of t. So now when we want to find the position after 4 seconds, so we need to put t equals to 4 seconds in this whole equation, right. So this will be 1 divided by 0.4, 0.8 into 4 plus 1 by 60 square whole to the power 1 by 2 minus 1 by 60. So this will give the position after 4 seconds, right. So the position after 4 seconds comes out to be 4.43 meters, right. So this is the solution of this example.